So I'll start as the employer. And Marble and Chase are going to be applying for this position. And the position is a butler. So thank you all. Thank you both so much for dropping by. You two were the best applicants that we saw, and so we want to bring you in for one final interview, to sort of go over your qualifications and figure out who is really the best for the job out of this pool that we've narrowed it down to. So
It's real
Marble,
nice to be here. Thank you very much for having us.
Thanks.
Marble, why
Appreciate it.
don't you start? Your application was very well rounded. So why don't you go over some of what you've brought to the table today?
Well, yes, of course. I have plenty of previous experience that would definitely help me in the position of a butler. I spent most of my time tending to dungeons, so I think that house might be like a little bit easier almost, but I've spent most of my time working with some goblins and some dragons, just keeping shit clean, keeping shit
Okay.
up to code.
Yeah, I imagine dungeons have a lot of upkeep that needs to be done depending on what kind they are. So that's
Absolutely
good. That's promising.
And let me tell you, Horvath the Tormentor has quite the appetite. So I'm good at the whole hospitality business too. And if I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. I also do come with a sidekick.
Oh my god, wait, is that Chase or is that
And take this in a real weird direction. Yeah, my sidekick also applied for this.
So no matter who gets the job, you're both a package deal, is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of like the whole deal. Is that with like the same deal? Yeah.
And lastly, I I knew to apply to this job because of a premonition I received from a burning bush that basically allowed me to hear about the position. I know people usually ask that when you come to the interview, but I was worried you might not, so I figured.
Yeah, we actually, I think I remember we actually put some ads out in the ethereal burning bush space. I think that actually was something that we made happen. So yeah, that makes sense. Well, we do still have another applicant, so
yeah, but like whatever though.
Chase, thanks so much for coming back for this final round of interviews. Can you tell us
sure.
why are you the best fit for this job compared to your other employer, I guess?
Yeah, well, I think that one thing that butlers have that is kind of important is having a southern British accent, right? So. You noticed that about me, I'm sure, as you've seen me. And here's the thing. I want this to be more of an extension of my employer's benefits and not just a presentation of mine. So let's just say let's go along with the dungeon thing that she was talking about. I should do some overseeing of the dungeon while she's away, yeah. And I usually try to manage that with my crystal ball that I have. Right? And so what it does is I not so much the attack part, but more the defense, the cleaning part of the dungeon I take care of. So I keep the cobwebs in order, and I keep all the goblins fed, and Horvath the Tormentor, I kind of keep him in his little hell dungeon that we have for him. So yeah, I feel like that when it comes to being a butler, staying on top of things is important, and the crystal ball really is very, very helpful for stuff like that. Yeah.
Interesting. So and so you would be using this on the job?
Yeah, absolutely. If it's like a mansion or maybe a very big house, I'll be able to see everything that needs to be done.
So I'm a little confused. I do want to ask: does it act more of a sort of future-seeing device or a sort of omnipresent device? Like
it's not much a future-seeing voice. It's more like a window into stuff that needs to be done. So if I'm looking in the crystal ball, it won't show me, for example, your knickers drawer. It'll instead show me, so like a spilled milkshake on the first floor that needs to be. That needs to be cleaned up,
Right. Okay. Good. This is really interesting. Yeah. There is one thing I did want to go over though. You seem to have failed to address something. I think as a butler, obviously, cleaning isn't your only job, but it is going to be a big part of the job.
Yeah.
And I just think there's something you've written down here that I think might actually potentially hinder. Potentially,
My bad.
That's all good.
Yep.
Potentially
Yeah, what's that?
hinder your performance in the cleaning department. Can you explain why you've made a point to specify how slimy you are?
Oh, yeah, I'm actually really glad that you brought that up because I wouldn't have put that on there if it wasn't if it wasn't important. I think you'll come to find that most slime is icky and gross stuff you'll find like on a slug or maybe a snail. My slime is actually it's quite cleanly, and it's something you can put in your washing machine, and you'll come to find that it'll actually make your clothes real nice and clean. They'll smell floral when you bring them out. And if I were to, for example, leave a little slimy trail behind me, if I were to walk through the corridors, I would be able to then come through with a mop and clean it up, and they'll be cleaner than they were when I came through them in the first place. So it's more of a cleaning solution than a cleaning problem.
So you excrete cleaning agents.
Yeah, it's like Windex, but much more viscous.
So Marble, you have the job. My actual skill, because you can talk as much as you want, but if you can't do the job, you can't do the job. So this is a routine I'm calling the Plow. Here, give me just 1 second.
Oh.
That's fucking amateur hour, whatever.
That was incredibly aggressive.
Thanks.
Right.
Oh my god. Plowing hurts.
Oh, does it?
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay. All right. Well, are you two ready?
Absolutely.
Yes, I am ready.
All right. Thanks so much for coming in. It's been a while since we've had to do a traditional hiring process for one of these, but we're in the market for a new porn star. So fucking what you got?
How do you do that?
Press tab twice.
Well,
If it is all right with you, I find that I am ready to go first, Marble.
All right. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, you can go for it.
I think the number one thing I think you'll come to find about me is that I reach a niche that most people, they want, but they don't know how to find. As a dragon, I feel as though my audience will be much more vast than any human
we
porn
actually
star.
do frequent work with Bad Dragon.
Yes. This is much more of a... Bad Dragon is someone that takes our anatomy and sells it without our consent. Perhaps there's someone there to cast the mold, but aside from that, we get none of the profits. I'm here to work for the dragon community. I'm very open to diversity, especially in the workplace, I think you'll come to find. I want to represent a minority that does not get nearly as much, let's say, screen time as many other people. And when it comes to things like that, I feel like it's just, there's something out of place. And if there's one thing you need to know about me is that when something's out of place,
Oh my god.
Wow, same. Hey, here's the thing. Same.
This one's a little bit more difficult for me to put across to you, but let's just pretend I know how to do that.
Fuck. Well, these are all very interesting qualifications. We definitely, I understand the niche you're going for. I think a lot of our viewers are going to be really interested in it.
I think so too.
You have left out something. You've You failed.
What is it?
You failed to mention something in your qualifications, and honestly, I think this could be a net positive. But I do want you to at least like go into it and explain to me how it could be a positive. Because
Of course.
just by term it looks promising, but I being a dragon and all, I want to know how this sort of works into your arsenal, I guess. What's up with the fucking spray?
Yes. Well, Ricky, speaking candidly, I think that the spray that I exude will spice up your action shots, let's say. I imagine... I'm sure
I hope
you've
y'all
heard.
enjoyed the last SnapCube stream on Twitch.tv.
Think of it like this, Ricky. Have you ever seen a hose turned up to full blast?
Oh, promising.
But here's the thing. Then put your thumb over it. That's what I'm working with.
Oh, holy shit. Yeah, no, we got an audience for that for sure.
I want to die.
Good lord. Okay.
Thank you very much for your time, Ricky.
You too. Okay. Other applicant, what's your name?
Hi. My name is Stella Fucksworthy.
Okay.
Do
Stella.
you want to hit?
No, thank you. I I mostly I just want you to go over your qualifications. What makes you worth this position as our newest central star?
Yes, well, I've been doing amateur work for maybe like excuse me. Maybe like upwards of like 4 years now, and of course most of my work is on boats. You may have seen me in some of my short films.
Oh yeah, Stella Fucksworthy and the Boats Gang. I do. Yeah, I remember now. Now that jogs my memory.
It's an
Now,
all-time classic.
did you see 2 or 3 or both? Because both of them are good.
I actually saw the prequel miniseries. I don't know if you were involved in that one.
I was involved in all of them.
Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. You sure you don't want to hit? I feel like it's kind of awkward
definitely.
if you don't take
I'm
any.
positive. I need to be. I don't know. All here.
All right, that's fair. Also, if you've seen my movies, you know I have a way with massage oil that few other people have. I'm very proud of my work. I could give you a little demonstration.
No, thank you. I will ask you to please stop offering me things in this interview process. Feels like you're kind of trying to bribe me a little bit.
I just like to have fun.
No, I mean, I get that. But so this is all good. You got a promising application. You have history in the position. You have
Promising.
Was
I'm sorry, I'm just going over it in my head. Please continue.
okay. But I do want to ask about something you've written here on your resume.
Of course.
Not because it's overtly bad. I just think it's maybe a little. I'm a little confused as to what you thought the value was of specifying that you have, as you have put it, a Stella fuck ton of swag.
Well, you see, Stella fuck ton of swag is a part of my demo reel. I usually include it in my application. So we could just sit back and watch that right now.
No, thank you.
Are you sure? I came prepared.
Pretty damn positive. Okay. Is this everything?
Yes, that's everything.
Okay. The fucking spray dragon gets it. Are you kidding me?
How could you not go with the spray dragon?
I would go with the spray dragon, is the thing.
I saw that coming, but I had so much fun.
No, yeah, you did fantastic.
Good movie.
Oh, okay. Chat, should I do it?
Penny, I don't know what it is that you want that you're asking chat to do, but I feel like it would be best if you did it.
Welcome to the beginning of tomorrow, everyone. I see that you've all decided to apply to be an astronaut on the forefront of discovery, exploring the farthest reaches of space.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Ass.
I'm sorry? I suppose, it says your name is Penny?
Penny.
Would you like to go first?
Balabido. Yeah. Kabarabita. Sabra. Shiba. Hiba. Asireba. Tare.
I'm gonna die.
Go on.
S.
Wow. I really got my competition cut the fuck out for me.
Okay. All right.
It's fucking give
Oh,
it
wait.
to Chase
Oh,
at this point.
sorry, I forgot. I forgot. Do you want to tell? Do you want to
Well, you see, actually, I did have a very tragic childhood. My father was always not the most supportive. When times were tough, he would.
It's
Sorry.
too real.
Just let Chase go.
Okay, so first of all, it's a really fucking nice establishment. I swear to fucking Christ, dude. This shit is off the goddamn wall. I am so fucking excited about this shit. This shit is something I've had in my mind since I was a fucking baby, dude. Like, holy Christ on a cracker. I am so fucking excited about this. Let me tell you why I think I'm good for this job. I got some fucking balls on me. I got some real fucking balls on me, and I think we'll come to find that's exactly what's needed up in space. You know what if there's something you need in an astronaut, you need some fucking cojones on him. You know what I'm fucking saying, dude? So, I think that's great. Here's another thing. I can commit whatever crimes I want up there. I got diplomatic immunity. I got run over one time by the king's car. I got diplomatic immunity fully. Doesn't even matter. If I kill somebody with a rock up there, doesn't fucking matter. All right? I'm ready for this shit.
Balls.
Yeah, you know what I'm fucking talking about, little guy.
Yeah, I noticed that you also put on your resume that you wanted to bring this to space as well.
If Elon Musk can do it, why can't I, you know?
I suppose that's only fair.
Yeah.
Now
That's
I
what
have
I'm
to
fucking
choose
thinking.
between a PR nightmare who's almost certainly going to murder someone in space.
Bedo,
And,
bedo,
Hey,
bedo,
just because I
bedo.
can doesn't mean I will, but I
And a
can.
minion.
A minion.
Come on, course. Cabrita, sigo.
He makes a good point. Little fucking dude.
Bedo, 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 bigger. Bigger ba! Ha ha! No, bedo, don't say, no.
I want you to know that I can commit murder right now. And I won't be convicted for
Bedo,
it. All right.
Let me see.
Okay, y'all ready?
It's another deep voice, but all right.
All right, thanks so much for coming to apply for this position. We've actually been running out of we have a lot of spots open essentially. And we'll need some people we'll need somebody to fill some shoes here. So why don't you tell me, Marble, we'll start with you, and you can tell me why you are qualified for this position as a fortune cookie writer.
So, dude. So,
So,
just finished my term as mayor, and figured I'd slow down a little bit with a little bit of fortune cookie writing. It's always been my dream as a child. You will notice that I am completely ripped, just right off the bat, which will allow me to lift any sort of heavy boxes of fortune cookies, of course, or the little papers that go inside the fortune cookies. I'm pretty
small.
Yes, but you know, when there's a lot of them, they might be harder to carry.
Well, you are just writing the cookies.
And I can do it real fast with how ripped I am. Doesn't matter how heavy the pen is. I also my fingers won't get tired.
Right. No, I understand. You're proud of you.
I've been practicing my jazz hands.
Okay.
It really helps me limber up to write fortune cookies. So the only problem that I feel like I should make you aware of is that, you know, my term as mayor went really, really well, but there has been a little bit of a PR something or other. You know, it's not really a big deal, but people did find out that I did commit the original sin and humanity to imperfection in the eyes of God. So,
that's right. You're
it's not a big thing. It's just, you know, it's just something you should know.
Okay.
I am legally mandated to tell any employers.
Of course, right? Yeah, that's a pretty big thing. So these are all interesting qualifications. Can you tell me more about this, please?
Well, I wasn't always this way, but time in office really takes it out of you. The call-out posts, the people finding out that you doomed humanity to imperfection in the eyes of God.
Okay, sir. You also have sent in. Are you okay? Do you need some water?
Yes. No.
Is that a yes or a no, sir? Because I can get somebody to go get some water.
Water bad. No. Good.
Okay. So, why don't you tell me about yourself? Tell me why you are the...
Name Grug. Grug come in for job. Get fortune cookie job. Little lady say, lift box good, strong. Grug lift stronger, better, faster. More box lifting, better lift fortune cookie box full of pens. Easy. Much stronger. Not need pen. Pen weak. Me have bone of caribou. Dipping in blood of enemies. Much better for writing tiny fortune cookies. Very good. Unga. Me think fortune cookies too soft. People need kicking Heinsker. Need panky on Heiner. Grug write angry fortunes. Grug will write fortunes. Give people kicking pants. Grug write for job. Give job Grug. Write good fortunes.
Okay, Grug.
Oh no.
Okay, Grug. Well, before we before we go any further, I'd like to ask you about this thing you placed on your resume.
Yes.
So can you tell me?
Tell Grug.
I'm doing my best, man. Can you tell me about your night vision?
Good for hunting. Hunt at night. In warehouse, if lights go out, Grug still see fortune. Can write. Good.
Okay.
Nothing but a plus.
I will ask. Do you maybe have any examples of your writing on hand? Because If
Me
it's like if
right
it's
on hand now.
I don't mean to be offensive.
Me right on your hand.
One moment, Krug. One moment, Krug. I just want to clarify. I don't mean to be offensive, but I worry if it's similar to your style of speaking, then it might, we might lose some clarity with our audience, and so I kind of want to maybe just
Drug writing style, very unique.
unique.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Write something on my hand.
Take rock, kill best friend. What you think?
Excuse me?
Take rock, kill best friend. Stealing wheat from the village.
Is that the fortune?
Me can write other fortune.
Yeah, take it another. Take it another.
This is just example.
Okay, yeah, no, take it
Okay.
another.
Give hand, give hand.
Okay, here you go.
Take rock, kill wife.
I,
Stealing rice.
You know,
from
Krug, I'm
village.
gonna be honest. I love your enthusiasm. I don't think we're really in the market to be encouraged.
I can't breathe.
The market to be encouraging people to kill
Krug.
their close ones.
Me can try other.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you try one more? No killing, no encouraging violence or unnecessary wanton violence of any kind, I think, is out of the picture.
Give hand.
Here you go.
Give hand. Light village on fire.
No,
village
no.
angry violence. Ah!
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You haven't finished yet. You can turn it around.
Me start from scratch.
Yeah.
Go again.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Give hand.
Here you go.
Tomorrow is another day. What think of this?
I mean, it's certainly true.
Is metaphorical. Can you not see it past surface level?
Krug,
I'm actually dying.
I admire your enthusiasm so much.
Then Grug get job.
I can see in your eyes you have a passion for this position. God damn it. This is so hard. I just
So hard because Grug get job, not want let marble down. Grug understand.
You're both so jacked.
Grug really need
Maybe
this
fight
job.
for it?
You know,
Me fight for
Not-
job.
not really
Good for
feeling up
village.
for it, but I suppose. What? Hey, could I show you an example of my fortune cookie writing?
Sure. Here's my
Yeah.
other hand, I guess.
Well,
Battle of wits,
yeah,
not of
yeah, okay.
arms.
Here, let me just grab my pen. You should look to the past as much as you look at the present.
That shit's
Stupid.
gay.
Take right,
Grug, you get the job.
Yes.
At the end of that, I was gonna say take right. Is
Hmm.
it, am I the job person or is it?
No, I am the job
Hmm.
person.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That shit's gay. Oh god.
Hmm.
Tell me when you're ready.
Hmm.
How?
Huh.
How?
Huh.
How?
Hmm.
All right. Try again.
Let's try again. What if I just get the exact same 3 cards?
What if it's like
What the-
worse?
Oh my god, no,
What?
not doing it.
Hey, welcome to Wacky Jackie's Hollywood Museum. We're really looking for someone that can really knock it home with some celebrity impressions. So go ahead and let's just lay it out. See what you guys have to offer, yeah? Marble, if you would like to go first, it looks like you're on the top of our list here. So go ahead and lay it down for us. What you got?
I'm trying out for the part of Danny DeVito. As you can see, I brought this prop condom for my Magnum Dong. I'm really great at parties. I'm a very social Danny DeVito impersonator. I even have my outfits ready, as you can see on this coat hanger. A downside that I do have to make you aware of is that I do have uncontrollable gas. But of course, some people may find that endearing to my character.
Oh, is that what the medicine's for?
Yes, but I've been off it for a few days. I'm so sorry.
Well, hey, knowing there's a plug for that hole is good enough for me. I like that. You're short, sweet, and to the point. Very good. And let me
Just
tell
like
you,
Danny DeVito.
oh, I like where your head's at, kid.
All right, so our publishing firm is looking for a new star author to publish. So why don't you give me your works? Give me what you think is particularly special about what you have to offer. And yeah. So why don't you, Marble? Why don't you start?
Absolutely. I would just love to. So first of all, I would just like to say that I'm very excited to interview for this position. I've been having a really hard time getting interviews with people for the position of author because I have had a hard time submitting my resume because I bring it out to the mailbox, but I just have really bad aim. I feel like there's a very distant chance I've been dropping almost all of them on the ground. After trying to put them in a mailbox, of course. So I'm glad this one found its way to you. It took me about I would say a good 4.5 months to write because I am using a typewriter. And like I said before, I just have really bad aim. So just clicking each key individually
So
is
with
just
your writing, you have bad aim with the writing?
Well, just everything, I'm trying to tap the keys, but they're so small and just so close together. So it's a little difficult, but I would say it takes time, but it's worth it.
Okay.
And then I also, of course, have a black belt. You can see I'm wearing it right now. Just to show that I'm dedicated to my craft. And obviously martial arts will find their way into my writing. I actually sent you over my manuscript for the karate-themed Nutcracker fan fiction I was writing. We're right around the holiday season. If I get started, it could be done by 2023. So I think that, I'd be a really good candidate for this position.
Yeah, it was. We did receive your copy of Nutcracker Fists of Fury. Gonna be honest, haven't gotten around to reading it yet, but I'm sure that
I'm sure you'll love it.
I'm sure
very
we
proud
will.
of it.
So these are great. You got a really solid application here. I am wondering. I'm very much wondering about something that you've put on your resume here that I think again, it's just kind of like an interesting choice to specifically point out. So along with your bad aim, it seems you also have poor judgment. So what do you have to say about this? How does this sort of feed into your capability as an applicant?
Well, of course, they can't all be winners, and I've stuck with some pretty poor ideas in the past. And since it takes me such a long time to write, I feel like I've had a lot of time to hone my craft. So, I think when I really land on something good, I really land on it. But, sometimes direction is a little tough for me. But, I obviously hit the jackpot with my Nutcracker fan
Right,
fiction.
Nutcracker Fist of Fury.
yeah,
Yeah,
of
that's-
course, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, sir. What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm very happy that you would have me here today in your lovely establishment. So, if you allow me to put my bag down here, let me. Yes. Excuse me, I'm so nervous. I actually spent the last 30 minutes grooming my beard that I have. It's very small. It's like a little patch on my chin, but it's still a beard, and I still care for it
you
very
groomed
much.
your beard in our waiting room. Was that particularly
Well,
messy?
I wanted to look good for. No, don't worry. It's very small, and it's. I think you'll come to find that it looks very good for the interview now.
Right. It does.
Yes.
It does look good. I really do not want to have to deal with hair.
Oh,
and
don't
other...
worry. I was able to clean it up. I have a very small vacuum in my bag.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm very excited to be as the author of your establishment here. I have many experiments that I would like to be sharing with you. I've written them all down in a manuscript. I think you'll come to find that they're very interesting, not only for the discerning scientists, but also for people of, let's say, a lower intellect. I include little pictures that I draw. I think it'll be very fun for the kids. And no, Lemmy, down. I'm sorry. I'm sure you just saw the tentacles coming out of my bag. That is one of my experiments. Lemmy, he gets a bit unruly when I don't feed him.
So,
but
talking to you
Yes.
now, the genetic,
I'm sure you have many
genetic
questions.
engineering makes sense.
Yeah, well, it's the first land-based. It's actually a mammal, Lemmy. I think you'll come to find. Would you like me to bring him out, Lemmy, to talk to him? The little tentacles in my bag.
Sure.
Okay, Lemmy. Okay, little boy. Come on, the store. I'm sorry, he gets very angry unless I sing him lullabies. So as you can see, Lemmy here is actually a mammal with tentacles. This is something that you've never seen in any other land-based animals. And here's the thing: you might think that tentacles are mostly aquatic characteristics. Not so. Lemmy can actually climb up trees and also smooth and flat surfaces like glass buildings. Oh, Lemmy. I'm so sorry. He gets very excited when I do not feed him for extended periods of time. Lemmy, no. Back in the bag! Oh, little Schweinhund. I'm sorry. You see, he's very intelligent, but not house trained.
All wonderful, all wonderful. You.
Yeah, so I'm sure you can tell I have much to write about.
So your one is to publish your fiction?
No, oh, I'm sorry. Are you still talking to me?
Yes.
This is not fiction. You just saw Lemmy. He has the tentacles, and you see my beard. It is immaculate. You think I was like...
Understand that now, sir. I just...
This is all non-fiction.
So... So
if you have any reservations, I would love to hear them. I'm just very open-minded.
Definitely have reservations. I'm just wondering if we're the right publisher for you and your works. It sounds like you would maybe belong
what everybody else says. I've come to several
science...
different publications. No one will understand my work. This is why I brought Lemmy with me today. Nobody believed me. They said I could not create a mammal with tentacles, and I have.
No, I believe you. I just don't know for really
Lemmy,
the best fit.
I'm so sorry about him.
I just worry that maybe we're not the best fit for each other. You seem very passionate about your work. You seem very...
I'm so passionate. You don't understand. I spend hours in the laboratory slaving away at my experiments. The genetically engineering, it's so lovely, and yet nobody allows me to publish. They think it's all science fiction. It is not. It's real.
Do you have a manuscript that we could maybe read?
Of course I have a manuscript here. I'm sorry, it's very heavy.
This is bigger than my computer monitor.
But it's full of knowledge beyond the comprehension of the modern man.
Yes, and I see you've titled it Beyond the Comprehension of the Modern Man.
It's straight into the point, yes.
I just... Is your work good?
I am insulted that you would even ask me that.
I mean morally.
Would I? Oh, that's a good question. Well, it doesn't give you step-by-step instructions of creating the affronts to gods that I create in my laboratory, but it certainly presents them on a stage that makes me look like a genius, which I am. I feel like this is not unearned.
I guess our next hit is Nutcracker and the Fist of Fury, huh?
Hello. Welcome to our little office that we have here.
Oh my goodness, hi!
And I'm so excited for you two to be trying out for a position as a professional athlete.
Oh, very good, very
Please
good.
express your, if you could please express your greatest attributes and how you think this would help us, in our little bitty Olympics team.
Absolutely.
I would be so very appreciative. Okay, if
All
you
right.
Penny Parker, if you would like to go first, if that is your name, which I do not know.
Yes, hello. The position in this athlete.
I can't doing the voice at the same time is fucking impossible.
Professional athlete.
Yeah. Associate degree. Studied very hard for my
Amelie, the cooking egg with a spoon.
and a lot of sweat be going around, and I do not have a sense of smell, so it wouldn't be a problem.
This is so sad to me. I'm very sorry to hear this.
No, it's okay. It's a benefit.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have a
Distracted
question
by
for you.
sweat.
I would like to ask you a question, if that's okay.
Of course.
This is something that makes me very sad to see. I have adopted your accent on accident. Oops. This makes me very sad to see is that you have daddy issues, and this is so sad for me to see. And we do not want our athletes to be sad.
Yes, what about
Well, you bring a couple of good points. As long as you can swing a golf club or a baseball bat or your fists in a boxing glove, very strong and very good. Then I do not see why it is a big deal if you do not like your father. Thank you very much for coming.
This is such a bad idea.
Damn it, this is very bad. God,
Do you want to start this round over?
No,
no.
Okay.
not at all.
Okay.
Marble Cantus.
Hello. I'm
Hello.
a little kitty girl.
Oh, okay, would you like to tell us why you would like to be a professional athlete?
Of course. Well, first of all, I feel like it's important that I iterate as a little kitty girl. I'm not actually afraid of heights. I always land on my little kitty feet, which means that no matter what big old tricks I have to do, my little gamer paws are still going to touch the ground safe and sound.
Oh,
That's adorable.
Fucking cute as hell. Are you kidding me?
The other is that I understand that this position doesn't have any dental benefits, and that's okay because I have false teeth.
oh, you itty bitty kitty.
Itty bitty false kitty teeth. It's fine. It's fine.
Tiny
little fangs. And I'm also very understanding. The job market is a very difficult place to be in this time of the year and the economy and all the other stuff. So I just want you to know that I'm open to criticism and to whatever happens from here. I just want to know in my heart that I tried my best and I believed on myself.
Oh, well, it's very good that you have these qualifications. Though I'm a bit upset because I feel like you might be a little bit disingenuous with the rest of your athletes because of the fact that you are utterly alone.
Fuck.
As a little kitty girl, I was abandoned in a little kitty box. And for a long time, I was just utterly alone. It makes me a sad little kitty to think about. But then I think about how if I was a professional athlete, I'd have plenty of chances to make friends with other little kitty athletes. And it makes my heart do the little heart eyes emoji. And I really hope that from now on, I won't be utterly alone.
Utterly alone like my dad left me.
Oh. Well, we have two very promising candidates. And honestly, if I could give the job to both of you, I absolutely would. But unfortunately, only one of you has the qualifications that we're looking for. You see, Marble, you are very sweet and very cute, but you are literally just a cat girl. Whereas Penny Babushka has an associate's degree. So I think, unfortunately for you, very fortunately for her, the job will be going to Penny.
Fuck yes.
It's back to the box for me.